So the Zenless Zone Zero patch 1.5 livestream just ended, and in it they went over all of the cool new things we can expect when the update arrives on January 22nd. Now whether you missed it or you don't have time to rewatch it, I'll give you a quick rundown on everything covered on the stream. First things first though, the redemption code is ASTRANOMICAL in all caps. Make sure you redeem this quickly as it only lasts just over a day. But there is also a Twitter event where you could win 10 master tapes. All you have to do is quote the tweet along with the corresponding hashtags, as well as following the Twitter account. This also lasts only for a limited time, and as usual, the link to the tweet is in the description down below. Now onto the main content of the patch. This time around it is going to be a special episode, as all odd numbered patches are, and it's going to be featuring Astra and Evelyn in the Star Loop Tower. Now from the trailer it looks like Astra's performance doesn't go quite as planned, as someone comes crashing in during the concert with a grudge against Astra because apparently they are accusing us of driving a certain somebody to their death, which may or may not be a certain Joran de Winter, who is apparently another performer who also sang on that same stage. Now though, the most important thing though is that they revealed the kits for both Astra and Evelyn. Let's start off with Astra. Her playstyle revolves around entering a special idyllic cadenza state, which allows her to boost the damage of the entire squad. While in this state, you can also switch agents and Astra will continue to sing in this state, providing buffs and attacks from the sidelines. Holding down her special attack makes her charge up before entering the idyllic cadenza state, which then launches out extra attacks. If you then switch agents after doing this, both characters will get an attack increase. What's more is that triggering precise assists cause Astra to shoot out even more additional attacks while singing. When using her ultimate, Astra will once again enter the idyllic cadenza state, but she'll also do damage, and more importantly, she will be our first form of healing with this ultimate. But that is not all though. In addition, after using her ultimate, the next two quick assists that your squad uses will also unleash a chain attack instead of a regular quick assist. In a nutshell, Astra's playstyle involves entering battle and then holding down her EX special attack to enter that idyllic cadenza state, and then switching out to another agent to give them the attack buffs. And then once you have enough decibels ready, you use her ultimate to restore any HP lost and then cheat out some extra chain attacks. Next up is Evelyn, the fire attacker. The 5th hit of Evelyn's basic attack binds the enemy that's hit and causes her to enter the binding seal state, which increases her crit rate. She can also enter this binding seal state through either her special attack or certain other methods. Now when Evelyn does damage with her skills, she generates her gauge of burning embers, and with enough of this gauge and under the burning seal state, she can hold her basic attack to unleash up to 2 special garrote attacks. She then does the attack where she jumps up in the air and closes in on the enemy. Each time she uses one of these special garrote attacks, she gains 1 point of burning tether. Once she has 3 points, she can consume them all to use a chain attack without the assistance of any other agents. When in the binding seal state, you can press the special or EX special button and tether nearby enemies and detonate the seal, thus exiting the binding seal state. She also has a pseudo parry in that using skills at the correct time can act as a dodge, which also generates huge amounts of burning embers. Also, when Evelyn switches out while under the burning seal state, she does a special attack just before switching out and then exiting that state. When using her ultimate, she enters the Dance of Awakened Fire state and gains 1 burning tether point, and this is going to be there permanently for the rest of the battle. So now you'll only need to generate 2 more points for a chain attack each time. You can tell that she's going to be in this Dance of Awakened Fire state because she will have taken her jacket off, so it's a very good visual indicator in my opinion. Now more importantly than these new agents though, we also have another new S-rank bangboo, and that is going to be Snap, who will help out by using its camera to sort of disorient the enemies, taking pictures of them. However, Astra and Evelyn won't be the only S-rank agents this patch, because we are also getting our first reruns. In the first half of the patch, Ellen will be having a rerun banner alongside Astra, and in the second half, alongside Evelyn, we will be having Qingyi's rerun banner. In addition, to go alongside Ellen's rerun, we will also have Ellen's agent story, where we will get to see the schoolgirl side of Ellen in the "It's me, leave me a message" story. But now speaking of schoolgirl Ellen, something brand new in 1.5 is going to be the introduction of agent skins. One of them is going to be an alternate black dress for Astra, as well as the schoolgirl outfit for Ellen. Both of these will be limited time purchases, but there is going to be a free skin for Nicole as a time limited reward for one of the events this patch. We're not sure how much these skins will cost, but it is very likely it is going to be similar to other MiHoYo games like Genshin, where a skin would cost around 1,680 monochrome, which is the paid currency, not polychromes. Speaking of events, here's what we can expect in 1.5. First is the Day of Brilliant Wishes, which is going to be a celebration to see who the best bangboo in New Eridu is. And of course, that is going to be none other than Eos, at least hopefully. This event will involve a bangboo dress-up portion as well as a little rhythm game aspect, and then also the Grand Marcel Adventure, which is basically a bangboo Fall Guys event from the looks of things. Now, although you can see other bangboo running around in these clips, we're not sure if this is going to be an actual multiplayer event or not. This event though is also how you will be getting that free Nicole skin. Next up, for the Fisher Chads out there, the Elpis Ultimate Angler Championship, a fishing competition, is being held starting out at Port Elpis. However, other fishing spots will be unlocked as the competition progresses. For example, Reef Island. This event can earn you a bunch of rewards, but most importantly, a special dynamic wallpaper featuring a bunch of bangboos. And then over at Godfinger, we have a lot of new updates. The first of which is the event Godfinger Ultimate Showdown, where playing any mini games will earn you tokens that you can then use to exchange for rewards. If you're curious about what game to play at the arcade, why not try out Mach 25, the brand new game which is essentially Subway Surfers. Or you can stick with an old classic like Bizarre Brigade, which is going to be updated to allow a co-op mode to play with a friend. Or alternatively, if you don't have any friends to play with, you can also invite an agent and spend quality time playing Bizarre Brigade together. Next up, for the hardcore gamers out there, the Tower mode is being updated with a new event, Endless Tower: The Last Stand. This time you'll progress in phases of 10 floors until you reach level 50 and earn all of the badges, titles, achievements, and other rewards. Although again, nothing is stopping you from going higher than that. And for those of you looking for even more of a challenge, if you do clear a floor without getting hit at all, not just without taking damage, without getting hit, you will also receive a Demon Lord medal for that stage. Another event is going to be the Click Click Hollow Reporter, where Sheila is looking for some action shots. So in this event, we'll take a camera into the hollows and take some nice comet photos mid-battle. There is also going to be another mode added to the Lost Void part of the Hollow Zero called Cleanse Calamity, where you'll be tasked with using specific agents with assigned gear setups to defeat powerful enemies to earn polychromes and other limited time rewards. And as for the Deadly Assault bosses, we can expect to encounter a new form of the Dead End Butcher, which is supposedly going to be more challenging to fight against. And now of course we can't forget about our videotape business, so in the event Today's Recommended Film, we will help out video store customers similar to helping out Neps that one time with various reports. And most importantly, everyone's favorite Shal will make a return in the event 141 Going Green for Everyone, where all you have to do is spend stamina, which is something you should be doing anyway, to get a special drop item, which you can then hand over to Shal for some lovely rewards. As for the last big event, it is a nice little visual novel with some small mini games called A Dream Come True at Last, featuring a cute new art style as well for the different visual novel aspects. And then as usual, we can also expect double drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup at some point in the patch too. There are also going to be plenty of login rewards. Firstly, starting on the 13th of January, a 10-day login event will reward us with 480 polychromes. There will also be a login event for 10 encrypted master tapes as well as 10 boopons throughout patch 1.5. And as a special New Year thanks, on the 29th of January, a second login event for another 10 encrypted master tapes will be held, for a total of 20 free pulls throughout 1.5, not including any other free polychromes that we get from events and rewards. And lastly, we come to the small optimization and quality of life stuff. Firstly, the dynamic wallpaper in the main menu has been changed to allow you to select several wallpapers that will then be randomly cycled each time you open the menu. Proxy profiles will also be able to display multiple badges, so you can then flex all of those tower badges that you'll be earning. Over in the Notorious Hunt challenges, you can now skip the first wave of enemies and go straight to the boss in certain challenges. Sort of like how in the Bringer fight, you don't have an intro wave of enemies, you just start fighting Bringer right away. For upgrading your agents, you can now set your own personalized training plan, which is great, because now you don't have to look at the game berating you for having the wrong discs or low-level skills, even though they work perfectly fine. There were also some other minor UI and quality of life adjustments when it comes to discs and skill upgrades, making the whole process a lot smoother, requiring less clicking around to do the same things. But that is going to be it for everything that was said in the patch 1.5 livestream. I hope you all look forward to the patch dropping on the 22nd of January. If you're interested in keeping up to date with everything Zenless Zone Zero related, whether it be in-game or outside outside of the game, I suggest you subscribe to the channel. I do weekly news roundups for the game every Monday to help you stay informed with what's happening in New Eridu. Otherwise though, thank you as always for watching. Like I said, if you found this video helpful, liking, commenting and subscribing is greatly appreciated. And so, until next time, bye bye!